Come on. Come on.
Yes, YouTube, welcome back to another video. So we have got the orders from Ben for a first high day in today. So I'm going to walk you through these meals now, show you what we're doing. So we're pretty much bang on 3,150 calories, 500 carb going in. So protein's down a little bit. Fats are pretty much the same as where they were, just obviously those carbs have been bumped right up. So the first meal now is going to be the same, just with an egg less and 140 gram of sourdough when I have been having 50. So that is going to be a hell of a lot more. So I'll make this now. I'll talk you through how the day's going. Pre is going to be a lot more as well. And then we're in for a big push session. I said to Ben, look, do not, from a food standpoint, care about a high day. Whatever we need to do, I'll do. Ben looked at my physique. Ben looked at the feedback. And he wants this in today to get fresh and drive forward. So that's exactly what we're going to do. So stay tuned. I'll show you everything. Let's make this meal one. Also, boys, whilst that's cooking, I got a lot of good stuff for my birthday. So I'll show you. So shout out everyone. I said I don't need anything, but just look at the care packages from the drink standpoint, right? We've got all those variety. Tom got me those variety. So we're buzzing to sink into them. I'm not going to today because it's training day and we'll stick with the non-training day, but it's dangerous. It's dangerous having that many lying around. So I think if I don't put them in the fridge, I won't have them. So that's probably my theory of what I need to do. So that looks like a lot of sourdough, boys, because I've been used to 50 gram. So that is going to be relatively strange. So let's get it dished out and then we're in. So there we go, boys. There's actually like too much sourdough for the eggs. Like, it's only 2 eggs because the protein's been brought down. And then we've got a little bit less protein as well, 30, not 40 in there. So that is what we're rolling with. Protein, just for digestion, has just been brought down for today. So that's what we're rolling with. And I feel guilty having this day, boys. I can't even say I'm looking forward to this day. Like, I would rather dig. But that's why I've got a coach, right? Because it's, by the way, boys, I'm just going to turn my phone off. What I'm doing is every single day, I'm just recording the full day of everything, just for TikTok and Instagram. So make sure you follow me. But yeah, I feel guilty doing this. The one trait I've got that is like positive with bodybuilding is graft, right? Hard work. So for me, having anything that seemed as easing off is very, very difficult to do. And that's why for me, I need Ben there saying, Luke, you're having that no matter what. Like, you need it. Look at your pictures. Look at how long you've been in a deficit. Like, you're having that there to refill and dig. So that is why, get a coach, listen to your coach, because I've coached for 9 years. And it's completely different with yourself than with other people. That is guaranteed. Let's dig in. We will get this down. I shall enjoy that. I'll try to enjoy that. And then I will see you at the pre-workout, which is more carbs again. So let's go. That is the Thursday, boys. Locked and loaded, all sorted. And we are now going to just get myself freshened up, ready for the gym. So we will get downstairs. By the way, Lucy bought me this tripod as a birthday present, and then I was moaning about my tripod. And then she got me this one, which is actually fucking sick because it's so much smaller and less clunky than the last one. And I can just bang the camera, you, right now on here, and then I can just flip it and whack my phone in that bit. Don't have to unscrew and screw. So that is tops. So shout out Lucy. Shout out Lucy. And she was moaning at me when I checked my steps on my watch, right? It takes like fucking, I wouldn't say a minute, but sometimes literally like 20 seconds to like load the newest number of steps. So she knows that annoys me and she got me a new Apple Watch, which is sound. So Lucy's gem, shout out. I don't ask for anything, obviously, for my birthday. I'm happy, more than happy at this age to get nothing. But the fact that people still want to get me things, I am very, very grateful for. Because I actually got some cool stuff. This one of them, Tom. Again, shout out. We got some nice stuff. My mum got me some nice stuff. Lucy's mum, Lucy's nan, my family. Unreal. So, very lucky boy, boys. Very lucky boy. But We're going to get in and we're going to get bush-nailed. So let's sort food out first and sort this out a little bit as well. Right fellas, we are rolling with the 125 oats, 70 fruit, and then like I said, Ben has brought protein down. So we've only got a tiny little bit of whey that I've put over the pre and the post, which is fine. So in addition, we have got square bar uno and square bar dos. So we're going with the baklava paste and stack of choice. We've got the creatine and we have got the cherry fizz. Absolutely glorious, boys. So this is going to be some fabulous pre-workout fuel, and honestly for me, like, that is the best thing. If I just feel good in the gym, like, that's the one thing I don't like about prepping, diet phases, like when you just don't feel like as strong there in the gym. Like, I still get it done and I like the challenge of it, but I just love training so much. So sometimes like them challenging ones, like, yeah, get it done and I still love it, but I do love just like feeling amazing in the gym. Like, I do miss that feeling in a diet phase. Of course you can still hold on to performance, but it's never quite the same as obviously when you're less fatigued, not doing cardio, etc. So we're all good though, boys. So that is going to be the pre. I'm going to put a little bit on there, literally a tiny bit. It's like the third of what I normally have, and then I have got 2 squares bars coming in. So more carbs going down. Let's get that down. Let's get the pre down, and I'll see you in the gymnasium.
Just got in and cracked on with that session today because we've got 5 calls tonight, so I can't waste any time. But good session, held everything at least. Did take a few dubs on a couple, which I'm happy with, to be fair. I did some posing to send over Ben, but obviously that's on my phone. If I've got anything useful, I'll bang it on here, but that's a nice little sneak peek. And I do feel a little bit full. Obviously, it's only 2 meals that have gone in, so it's never going to be anything crazy, but we do feel good. So no cardio today as well, which is an absolute blessing, because that's now 40 minutes. So that's going to be nice, not having any of that to do. So I'm going to get back now, get steps boxed, and then we've got a big evening of work. So I'll break down what that dig is going to be next, because yes, today is a reset, but then we're really digging hard, which we're ready for. So let's get in the car, let's get back.
Right fellas, in for post-workout. So what we have got, 2 squares bars on top of the normal, right? So that is new. And then we have got 125 gram raw weight rice with less beef, and then we have got lettuce, tomatoes, and then we have got the usual hot sauce on there. So extra carbs going down. There's a lot more rice in the last 2. So it is literally now, turning my phone off again, boys. It's this multitasking, mate. Do you know what I'm saying? That video can't hear me. It's just edited together for the full day of the food. It's just easier to do it that way. So it is literally rice, squares bars, oats, sourdough. That is it. So don't think a high day is like, oh my god, high day, I can go and get some cookies and smash them. Like, no, we want digestion to be good. We want to actually use this food. We want clean carbohydrates. Usually I have dark chocolate in that meal. I don't have that now, right? So it's all clean stuff that's going to digest really well. It is also data for us. So we nail the high day off this food. And for example, I just felt really good then off my sourdough, my eggs, and my oats pre-workout. So I know oats digest amazingly well with me, especially if I don't like try and just volumize them as much as possible. So to have that data there for us, that I felt really good, midsection feels tight. Literally, I could eat my oats and 10 minutes after I can train it comfortably. Always been that way with oats. Feel amazing with them. So for Ben and for me to know that, obviously for show day, carving up for show, etc., that is very valuable. So we're going to enjoy this, boys. It is a lot of rice. It is crazy how much this looks now. I have not had this rice amount for a long time. So we will enjoy fueling up and then no cardio to do, which, to be honest, that's the one thing I am happy about. I will not miss doing that cardio for 40 minutes. So luckily it's fallen on a really good day because I've been able to train push and we've got a lot of work to do for the boys. So we'll enjoy this, fellas. That is meal 3, 2 more to go. So we're just jumping off one call and I've got 20 minutes to go and eat quick. So we're gonna get that done, rapido. So this is always the smallest meal of the day, but it's actually a lot bigger. So we've got 75 gram of rice in now. So we've got 75 gram rice, the same beef as before, the same tomatoes as before, and a little bit of lettuce. And what we'll go for, I'm gonna use this sauce up. Don't get that flavor. These sauces are decent, right? The skinny sauce, if they digest okay. I had them in Dubai. They digest fantastic for me. They're no problem whatsoever. Usually anything that's like no calories just digests terrible and it's just not worth it. But that is actually really good. That's why I had the barbecue one and it's gone. So I need to actually get another because it's nice to have a little bit of barbecue. But that is what we will roll with. We'll get some pink salt on this bad boy and we'll just smash that cold. Because we're an animal and we're hard as nails, and if you want to make your life easier, just get used to eating some meals cold, boys. And touch wood, I've never had food poisoning, so I absolutely hate risking getting food poisoning. I think I've got a bit of a phobia of food poisoning. You know, I could think of nothing worse. I've still not missed a day of work in 9 years, and if food poisoning got me, I'd be gutted. So we will sit here now. We have got 3 more calls, and then, well, you haven't, I have. We've got the team call at 7 as well. So busy old evening, but we love it. The team is moving. So let's dig into this. And then we're back up for the calls. So one thing that is very important when food is up is digestion. And the one thing, won't be so hard at that, boys. The one thing that will help with digestion is steps. So I have already got a lot boxed off today on the treadmill. I'm trying not to film on the treadmill because the sound of it isn't the best, is it? That's the only problem. So I have done 9,551 steps. So I am going to just bounce around the garden for a little bit now for 20 before the team call and get probably around that 11k. And then I've just got 1,000 more to do then, which I'll do after that last meal because it's going to be bigger than it's going to be literally, it's more than double the rice. It's 105 grams of rice when I have just been having 50. So that is going to be something that I need to manage from a digestion standpoint. So if your digestion is off and you look at your food and it's decent, it's good quality, but you look at your steps and it's like 4k, get that up. Yes, all right, you're in a surplus and you know you don't need high steps, but from a digestion standpoint, if it means you feel much better, it also helps you with that appetite and it keeps everything moving, it is going to be well worth having your steps a little bit higher. So make sure you just get them up. So I'm going to stomp around now for 20, big old team call, and then we're in for the last meal. So some good calls and always good to game plan. If you want to jump on with myself and go through your goals, link to the application form is always in the description. So just click that information, nice and simple, and I'll be in touch. Right, boys, it's time for the final meal. Let's prepare the rice together, shall we? So we always get that bad boy rinsed off. I'll let that heat up and finish before I'm talking. Why is it not going hot, bro? So this meal is usually 50 gram rice, pretty much a full chicken breast, 140 raw weight chicken, and then the lettuce and the pineapple. So lettuce and pineapple stays the same. Chicken is only 100 calories worth of chicken. It is 100 grams of cooked chicken breast. So that is like near enough half of what I normally have. Again, from a digestion standpoint, protein is lower today. And then the carbs, as you can see from that big lump of rice, we have got 105 grams. So that rounds off the day absolutely perfectly at 500 grams of carbohydrates. The thought process is, we're washing away that fatigue a little bit, especially with no cardio and just coming out of that deficit for the day. And then we've got obviously more carbs coming in. So carbohydrates converted into glycogen, filling up them glycogen stores, very much depleted coming in, and that's what we're trying to solve and get rid of, right? So that is why the high day. And you can see, boys, it's not a day, like I said before, where I'm eating crap. Fats are low. Like, it is literally just getting these carbohydrates in. It really is nothing fancy in any way, shape or form. Like, that would do me absolutely zero favors going ham on anything like crazy today. It is just making sure we have got the carbohydrates in, we keep digestion on point, and like I said, from a data standpoint with filling, we then know we've got that there. So this is the final meal. We've got some Guzman on the screen. We'll tuck into this, round off work for the day. Only thing I'll do then is just sip my water, and we'll see what we wake up like in the morning on Apple Skeet, boys. So back to normal training day food and back to normal cardio. We've got the cardio done already. We've still got some steps to do. I will play over this, how we were looking this morning. So Ben was happy with that, happy with holding, pushing again now. So them low 81s are what we are pushing towards. Make sure you just follow straight on with the next vids, because I'll be straight into that filming just literally all week, every single week, the Wednesday and the Sunday. So if you are not subscribed, please subscribe, because I really appreciate it. That means I can keep rolling these out. And all likes, all comments, massively appreciated, because I enjoy making these. And of course, the main thing is coaching, right? It always will be. So if you are interested in coaching, make sure click the link in the description. That is the application form. I'll be in touch straight away with what we can do for your goals. So I am going to go and eat a meal, fellas. We're back on, what have I got now? I think I've got 30 grams of rice with this meal for now. It's not 75 or 90 or whatever that was yesterday. So back to it, but we're all good. We're rolling, and I'm in for a big pull sesh tomorrow as well. Hopefully back into those 81s. So let's see, boys. But the countdown is on. Make sure you subbed. Legend for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.